Good morning, dreamers. It is hot, hot, hot out here. We've been in the middle of a heat wave or extreme heat advisory, whatever. It was 115 the last 2 days. The heat index was 115, and today it's supposed to be 112. And I have no idea when this heat advisory is going to break, but I need to get stuff done in this chicken coop. So I am just going to start plugging away at it a little bit each day until I get overheated. So I will bring you guys along. What I need to do is split the chicken coop in half. First of all, I need to clean it out, but I need to split it in half so I can have two different flocks of birds in here. And I have a nesting box that I need to put up and another chicken run, and yeah, so I'm just going to get in here and start cleaning it out, and let's see how far I get today. Okay guys, I guess that's all I'm doing today because I already feel dizzy and my head is already throbbing. It's really hot out here and it's only like 10 a.m. Do you agree with me, mister? You agree? How come you're not out there attacking the hens? Too much competition? Okay, so the plan in here, if it goes as planned, which, you know, things never go as planned. Let me back up here so you can see. So if you've been following me for a while, the chicken coop on this side is raised above this brooder box. And then they have their little pop door down there. And my plan is to remove that raised platform and put it right here to close that off. And that side will be one chicken coop, or, you know, one flock, and the other flock will be over on this side. That's the plan. But I have to get in there and get those chickens chased outside. And right now they don't really want to be outside because it's so hot out there. Maybe if I turn their water on. But it's too hot for me out here right now anyhow, so I don't know, maybe I'll come back in later tonight and work on it some more. Their bedding desperately needs to be replaced or refreshed or something because I can't stand the smell of it no more. But I wanted to get that done today, but I don't know if I'm going to because I don't want to put fresh bedding in there and then have to remove it all in order to build their new roost bars and stuff. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully I can get back out here tonight. I don't know though because our heat advisory is until like 8 o'clock tonight. But it's really hot in here now. And there's no breeze. So anyhow, I'll just, like I said, I'll have to like chip away at this an hour or two each day until it's done because it needs to get done. So I'll be back. Okay, you guys, that was hot and nasty, and I didn't get it done because I feel like I'm gonna pass out any second now. But I don't know what you guys can see, but there's a top shelf there, right there, that I can't get out, and I don't know why. And it's too hot to get in there and check it out. So I just leaned their roosting bars up in here for now, and they have access to that back section, but it's all closed off because it's getting dark. It's time for them to start coming in. I am way overheated, feeling like I'm gonna pass out. So I'm gonna try and clean up my mess best as I can, get the birds secured for tonight, and hopefully be back out here tomorrow. They're secured in there the way it is now, so just wanted to get a whole lot more done, but can't. Not in this 115 degree heat. So they say it's 95 right now, but the humidity makes it like 115 or something. I don't know. And it's almost 8 o'clock at night. So yeah, big mess to clean up out here, but I'll get working on that, and I'll bring you back when I come back to work on it. Good morning, dreamers. So back out here at the chicken coop today. It's like 75 degrees out here right now, but super humid. And my goal for today is to finish that left side, get their roosting bars put back up, and hopefully build a nesting box and put that in today. I purchased a metal nesting box, so hopefully I can go inside, build that in that nice AC, and then come out here and just hang it up. But we'll see how far I get. I'm gonna try not to complain about the heat. So, but the little girls are laying little teeny tiny eggs, so I really need to get a nesting box in there right now, because right now they're just laying willy-nilly wherever. So alrighty, let me put you guys on time lapse, and let's see how much of this you'll be able to see. It's such tight quarters in there. Okay, you guys, the hard part's done for now. There is just no room for a tripod in here, but got the roosting bars put back up. I left these two in here because that's part of the framing for the wall too, and I didn't want to take all that down. So if anything, they'll just use those two beams as roosting bars. Also got the litter control back in, and then I realized I have a design flaw on this side. Close this door and see if I can explain it. Okay, so on this side I was going to do deep litter also and put a pop door back there. But I'm realizing I'm not so sure I could do that because I won't ever be able to open this door. So unless I put a board across there and only do deep litter over there where their roost bars are, I'm going to be constantly cleaning up. litter. So maybe I'll try the sand method on this side and just put the sand underneath the roosting bars over there. Because I'm assuming that the roosting bars are going to be on the wall right there. Their nesting boxes are going to be right up here. I don't know how all this is going to work. I might have to redo this door so that it's a foot up off the ground. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Anyhow. So, that's going to be a different project for a different day when it's nice and cool out. For now, the new baby chicks are happy in their little outdoor coop. So, and I still have to build a run for over here first before I can put them in over here. So, that might just be a fall project. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to go inside. I'm going to build some nesting boxes. I have to charge this battery first. So, maybe if I wait for the battery to charge, I'll bring you guys along for the build of the nesting boxes. Because you might be interested in that. They're just metal roll-away nesting boxes that I purchased because it was cheaper and faster than me trying to build them myself. So, I'm going to go see if I can't get that built and hung up on the wall today. I probably won't hang it until later tonight because it's already getting hot, but we'll see. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so this is not a sponsored video. Hopefully my head's not cut off. I can't see. This is a roll-out nesting box that I purchased myself. It is from Homestead Essentials, was the brand name on it. And I got it during the Prime Day deals because like I said, it's going to be easier to use this than to build one myself. Hopefully. And it is a 3-compartment nesting box. So, let's get all the pieces out. Oh, I'm going to need a screwdriver. So we got directions here, which look pretty simple. And I'm going to need a Phillips screwdriver. I will be right back. Okay, let's see what I got. Place the roof upside down on a flat surface. Align the panels and dividers with screws, holes on the roof. Okay, these must be the dividers. And the vent ones go on the end. So those are the 2 end ones. Okay, it says, place the roof upside down on a flat surface. Align the panels and dividers with screws. And you can do the privacy thing, which I am going to do. Okay, this is the back. So that's going to be the top end. So these are going to go in here like so. That's the back. And that's going to go on that side. tiniest little screws. I hope I'm doing this right. Putting things together upside down is not my forte. Oh, the end of it's bent. Oh. I need to try and hammer that back down. And of course I don't have a hammer in the house, so we'll use a weight. Easy fix. My only complaint so far is that these screws are so tiny. The little tiny screws and tiny nuts are a pain. My fat fingers can't get them started. I sure hope I did this right. I don't want to have to redo it. I started to order 2 of these, and then I thought, you know, I should just make sure one's going to work out first. And since the other younger babies aren't laying yet, I have time before I have to buy another nesting box. Next, attach the basket stops and basket top. Okay, so I need to turn this around so that I got my little orientation correct. Goes on there like that. And this one. Goes like that. And that's pretty much the assembly. All I have to do is slide the trays in and go hang it on the wall. It hangs on the wall like so. And then these trays slide in here. Really? Oh, that. It's all the way in there. And then these go in there like that. Let me get the rest of these in here. There it is. So when it hangs on the wall, these are at a slant. The eggs will roll out into there. I just open these and get the eggs out, which will be wonderful instead of having to climb into the chicken coop and find wherever they laid them in the bedding. It also comes with hooks to hang it. Flip so the roof is facing up. Mount the nesting box to a sturdy wall using wall plugs and hooks provided. And they're on hooks so that you can take the whole thing off, take it outside, and hose it off. And they've got all kinds of tips. Let's see. Introducing your new nesting boxes to the coop. If you are introducing these nesting boxes to a new coop or replacing old nesting boxes, you may notice that your hens don't take to the new surroundings and begin laying on the floor or other places you don't want. This is completely normal and a common issue. Your hens will simply need to be trained to use the new nesting box. You can use fake eggs. Place the fake eggs in some of the nesting boxes to give your hens a hint that this is the place to lay their eggs. Add some nesting material. If you're transitioning from another nesting box, then it can be useful to place a small amount of the nesting material you previously used inside these trays. Although they do not need any material, they will still roll the eggs forward if using a thin layer of straw, shredded paper, or thin nesting pad. Your hens will be familiar with the material from the previous nesting box. That means I need to put some of the pine shavings in them. Once your hens are comfortable laying in the new nesting boxes, then you can remove the nesting material. Be patient. Your hens are smarter than you may think. They will eventually figure out the nesting boxes are a safe space for them to lay. It only takes one to understand the new nesting box is where they should lay, and the others will follow. So, I got extra screws here, but now I get to go mark where to hang it on the wall. Hopefully the holes here match up with the wood on my wall. If not, I'll need to put a piece of wood across it, but I'm gonna wait until it cools off a little bit before I go do that. So, maybe not. Maybe I'll just go out there and get it done. We'll go out there and see if we can get it done. I'll be back. Okay, dreamers. I didn't bring it along for me hanging it up because very tight quarters, but there is the roll-away nesting boxes. I want to say these were on Prime Day. They were like $55 or something for 3 nesting boxes, and which is a whole lot cheaper than me going out and buying another sheet of plywood and then standing out here in the hot sun trying to figure out measurements and stuff. So easier for me. And it already came with the roll-away basket, so they'll go in there. The idea is they'll go in there to lay. The eggs will roll down after I remove all the bedding. The eggs will roll down, and I'll just come out here at night and collect the eggs out of them. So, there's that. Now we just got to get them to use them. We got to try and get them to use the nesting boxes, but that's their coop. Like I said before, I just left that framing for the floor in there because they'll double as roost. It'll give them more roosting space. I've got 4 roosters in here right now, and they're not really getting along. They're picking on the Polish roosters, so I need to get them out of here and in with the baby hens soon, I hope. Yeah, tell them. Those are the Polish right there. And they're hiding out in here because that mean old rooster out there. Huh. Yeah, you guys are panting. You need to get outside and get some water. Okay, I'll bring you some water in here. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I am done doing chicken stuff today. I'm going to go take an ice cold shower and scrub all the chicken stuff off of me. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.